Hello friends, welcome back to Let's Learn and Grow Together. Now this is the isometric projection lecture. So one more object I have selected here. This object I have selected especially for this slot on the slanted surface part. Okay, so this kind of problems make trouble for students, so that's why I have taken this problem. So you can see its front view is here and its top view is here. Dimensions are given 20, 70, 15, then radius are also given here and the gap is given here. Okay, so first thing you need to do is you have to observe this object and roughly you have to draw this object. You must understand what is the shape of this object in 3D. Now once you understand this, then you can start drawing, and before drawing the actual object, first you need to observe the origin is here in the front view. Origin is here. So to start with, what we need to do is draw a line, a reference line, then mark this origin, and on this origin take this 30-degree lines on either side. On this 30-degree line you please mark the length, overall length of this object. It is given here. You can find out this from here: 15, 15, 30, and the outer radius is 30. So 30 plus 30 plus 30, it is 90. So 90 mm you have to mark here. Then width, here you can see it is the radius is 30. So 30 plus 30 is the 60 is the width of this object. So 60 mm you have to mark here on this 30-degree line. And finally the height, you need to figure out the height. It is directly given 70 mm. So on this vertical line you please mark that height of 70 mm here. Now once you mark this, you please complete this box. Draw a line parallel to vertical line here and here. Draw lines parallel to this line from this point and from this point here. Then draw lines parallel to this line from here and from here. Okay, this way you will get a box here. Now once you get this box, what you need to do is you have to cut the unwanted portions, go on cutting the unwanted portions. So this part here is how much mm? Let us see. It is 30 mm part. So what you need to do, you have to take your scale and measure this 30 mm from this side, mark it here, and then draw the line parallel to this line, and one more vertical line, then one more vertical line. Then see what is the height of this base plate, that is 20 mm. So you need to mark this 20 mm here, and once you mark this 20 mm, draw a line parallel to this line here and draw another line parallel to this line. The intersection of this and this will give you one point, and this point, from this point again you need to draw one parallel line to this line here. Okay, so this way you will get this surface L section you will get here. Once you get the L section, two important parts are remaining, that is this slot here, this slot, and this semicircular part here. Now first of all, let us see how to draw this slotted part. Now to draw the slotted part, what we need to do is, what is the location of this slot? It is 15 mm from this side. So what we need to do, first of all we have to draw this slot on top surface, and then we have to bring it on the slanted surface. This slanted surface, you see, it is 15 mm depth. So take this 15 mm here and directly join this line here, and draw one more line parallel to this, and draw this line. You will get this slanted surface. But for the slot part, this top surface you keep as it is, and take this 15 mm distance. You have to take it from this side, mark here, draw another line parallel to this line at 15 mm. Once you draw this, what you need to do, you have to find out the centers of both of these lines, center of this line, and this is the center of this line here. Okay, then see what are the dimensions of this slot. This is 20 mm gap and this is 40 mm. So what you need to do is, from this center you mark 20 mm this side, 20 mm this side, and from this center you mark 10 mm this side and 10 mm this side, and this way you will get this slot. If you join this, you will get this slot on top surface. But what we need this slot on the slanted surface. So for that, what we need to do, this point here we have to project it on the slanted surface. This point also we need to project on the slanted surface, and then join these 2 points here. Once you join these 2 points, this point of the slot in the top, you have to project it downward on this line, and this point also you need to project it downward on this line. Now once you get this point and this point, you please join this by the dark line, and this also joined by the dark line, and this line also joined by the dark line. So this way you will get the slot here. And don't forget to draw this edge which is visible from the from this position of the object. So this line is also important. So this is the slotted surface. Now this semicircular part is already done in the previous lectures. So once again let us see. Now to draw this semicircle, it is what? See, it is 30 mm semicircle. So for this 30 mm, what you need to do is take its center. This is already 60, and this part is already 60. If you try to figure out, ये 30 है, ये 30 है, तो ये 60 already है. तो यहाँ पे ना rhombus already बन चुका है. So find out the center of rhombus, center of this line, join this line here, and find out the obtuse angle. This is one of the obtuse angle, this is another obtuse angle. So from the obtuse angle, midpoint of the opposite edge, as earlier, you have to join, and from this again join the midpoint of the opposite edge. Then intersection of these two lines, this is the center of this this curve here. Now take your compass, and by using your compass, take the center that we just now we got it. Now take this center, put the pencil here and draw this arc here, and take this center, put it here and draw this arc here. So this way you will get this semicircular part. Now once you get this semicircular part, what you need to do, you have to project this semicircle on the down surface, and for that project start point of this curve, end point of this curve, and center point of this curve by 20 mm downward, because we have to reflect this on the bottom surface, which is 20 mm down. Now again take this same radius in compass, put here and draw this curve here. Again for this curve, start point projected, end point projected, and this center here is again projected by 20 mm. So this is the center of that curve. So again take this radius in compass, put your compass here and draw a arc from here to here. So this way, and finally draw a tangent, common tangent to this and this curve here. So this way you will get the semicircular part. Now repeat the same procedure for the inner circle. This is the center here, and the radius of this inner circle, it is 20 mm. So for that, mark 20 on either side here, and 20 on either side of this line also, and complete a rhombus here. A lines parallel to this line. Again one more line parallel to this, one more line parallel to this line. So this way you will get a rhombus here. Now once you get the rhombus, join obtuse angle with the midpoint of the opposite edge. Now we need complete circle, so both opposite edges, midpoints of the opposite edges we need to join, and another obtuse angle, join here and again join here. Okay, now take your compass. Now put your compass at the intersection of this point and draw this arc here. Now take this center and draw a arc here. Now take this center and draw one more arc right here. Take this center and draw another one arc here. So this way you can complete the inner circle, and you can also project this circle downward by 20 mm by same like the earlier procedure. Thank you for watching this video. Please do like and share.
Hopefully you might have enjoyed the lecture. Then please do like the video and know your thoughts in comments. Please do share this video among your friends and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. After subscription you can press the bell icon to never miss the notification regarding our new video.